fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Jonnie Rice. He is a 2016 Olympian from Rome, Italy. Guido the Gladiator Vianello.
Towering, disciplined, and determined, Guido Vianello steps into the ring carrying the pride of Italy and the hunger of a man destined for greatness.
Wants to make Rios get some spaghetti legs here.
You ready to go?
There's a quick combination. Down goes Rios from that flurry of punches.
An Olympian turned unbeaten powerhouse, Vianello combines precision and patience with the kind of heavyweight power that can end a fight in an instant.
What, 4 times now?
And he's about to get down again.
You know, this is how guys get hurt.
Oh my goodness, what a finish. Come on.
This is
Guido
just
Vianello, he gave him a chance.
For Vianello, this isn't just another bout. It's a proving ground, a chance to show the world that the next great European heavyweight has already arrived.
To have what would have been the toughest test of his career against Stephen Shaw, but Shaw was elevated to the main event when Oscar Rivas suffered. Rice is fighting his 4th undefeated opponent in his last 5 fights.
He's had a lot of sparring rounds with a lot of big names. You just don't know who's going to show up depending on what headspace he's in. He says, I struggle with confidence. I never know. So I want to see what Jonnie Rice showed up tonight.
Over a year now. So I'm not sure how his confidence is going to be starting out.
He's coming off the longest layoff of his career.
$1,000. He thought he can quit his job. He really wanted to focus, and he thought that would open the fights.
Then he scores the upset of Coffey. You mentioned that. That was July of 21. Then comes up with the victory in the rematch.
Guido reaching with that right hand. Ooh.
Space fighters, of course, it is a year when heavyweights will get all the attention as we ring, depending on what happens. But Fury and Usyk have been heading down that path for a long time now.
And he's a good fighter who has a lot still to learn in this pro game, but a lot of good bones.
Number 1, Vianello, the 2016 Olympian for Italy. There's a right hand that's able to connect.
You know, the one thing about Rice is he keeps his head off that line. He knows how to lean back just far to make those punches fall short.
Moving, his body is feinting even when nothing is going on.
That right hand came after the jab and then a left to follow it. A 3-punch combination moments ago from Guido. Steady work from the jab here in this 2nd round from Vianello.
Then you're able to set up your power punches. Well, keep him off balance, keep him thinking, keep him that jab in his face.
Doubles it up that time and then comes with the right hand, but Rice is able to back out of the way.
Rice is pretty nimble for a man that's 270, 280 pounds.
Upper body movement. Really good, elusive upper body movement.
And that's how he's been able to get away from those right hands here in this 2nd round. But it's going to take a short break and get you right back to this heavyweight action.
Round, Jared Anderson, who they project is the next star, and to a lesser extent, Richard Torres.
Very soon. And then you still have all the veterans like AJ and Wilder and Ruiz, and then
all over the globe, not just British. You know, we've seen in the past, we saw the Klitschko's dominate, you know, a particular era. We see
Guido trying to establish that jab and keep that jab pumping even when it doesn't land.
His whole family.
He got to understand, he should know how to bring his legs first. Bring his legs first, not his upper body.
In Italy, and then he's the one that goes off to become a professional fighter.
Yeah, he broke the family mold.
39-pound Guido Vianello.
Woo! There it is. Right hand. Just for a second, just for a moment. You got the timing right on that right hand. Right down the middle. There it is again.
Rice tries to come with another right hand.
I don't know if Rice is trying to conserve his energy because he took this fight on short notice, but he's a lot better offensively than he showed thus far in these first 3 rounds. He can fight.
End of 3. saying he never had a signed contract. But Ronnie Shields, who at the time was a jog, was not hurt my husband. That's what happened in 2018. I assure you he's going to have it and getting after it tonight. And Stephen Shaw, the undefeated fighter from St. Louis, frustrated really for the majority of his career for never having, this is a launching pad kind of evening.
Opportunities don't come often, and when they do, you make sure and you must be ready.
Guido Vianello with a 36-17 connect advantage. Jonnie Rice was able to land a right hand flush.
Right hand and leaping in with the left hook. It's predictable. Doesn't mean he won't land it. If he throws enough, he just might land. The only thing Rice isn't doing is countering, which he tried to do right there. And I think
I'm starting to see Guido get a little frustrated, rushing his shots. He's missing badly. It's something that he spoke about, the difficulty in fighting or sparring Rice.
Upper body movement here, Tim.
But you can see it. He's trying his best.
he's a big man that makes small man movements.
Saw a glimpse of it
That's
right
the
there.
first body shot.
Europeans don't really go down to the body like that.
Good shot right there. That one finally connected.
And it seemed to get Rice's attention, and Rice came back immediately and tried to answer, but missed badly as well. Because it seems that Rice wants to get that get back right away as soon as Guido lands anything meaningful.
Work the jab, move your head, and it's going to open up. Fellas, I used to see Johnny in the gym every day at Churchill, and he's as nice as he is big and nasty. I really think it's that simple for him.
Churchill Gym referenced by Mark, the west side of Los Angeles. Guido Vianello, who's from Rome, actually went by Abel Sanchez, then Kevin Barry, and now back to the guy who was. He says the connection, the communication, very important to him, and he feels like he gets that with D'Alessandro.
Go ahead. Just coming with the same approach. I don't see any feints and then fire, and then go throw to the body and come back to the head. There's no variation.
No, what I was going to say was, that's the problem. There's nothing on autopilot. You know, you go into training camp and you do drills and you work on the bag and you do your sparring because you don't have to think about it. You see a jab, you just react to it. He's thinking too much.
Different than Vianello.
Long range right hand from Rice. Vianello just able to get out of the way of it.
This may be a different situation if that was Stephen Shaw in there tonight.
That was the original opponent.
Yes. Boxer with a good coach in Bashir Abdullah. This may have been a different situation tonight.
On the separation moments ago, a right uppercut was landed.
Both fighters
Step to the inside that time as Rice came with the jab to the body, threw the right hand afterwards.
Ormai si piega quando lo attacchi, però non te ne andare indietro, non mi fa l'azione bella, rimani lì.
The heavyweight main event. When we spoke to Guido Vianello yesterday, he did mention, kept his head off the line, saying I have to throw my punches with the right trajectory to find the target. Right now that target.
Why not hit that big body?
Because that ain't going anywhere.
It's not going nowhere.
At 6 foot.
To the gut, right in the solar plex, and then come with the right hand and see if it lands. These are the things that I want to see him.
Look at them big swings like that. Right hands. You know, that's not clean work right there. And the guy is elusive as Rice.
And Rice is a tough guy to look good against.
Woo, send him back.
Got nothing to lose, everything to gain. He's not trying to win rounds. He just wades around. Waits for you to make a mistake.
My fight might have broken out. It's gonna break out pretty soon. He's down Rice, gaining more confidence.
You see Rice waiting.
You see significant blood coming from the left eye of Guido Vianello. It is a cut that appears to be, well, you saw the right hand land.
I saw it, but I want to make sure
unless there's a clash, and we do not have replay from Rice early in this round. And the next thing you know,
he's not rubbing the eye. You know, when you rub the eye, you smear that blood inside the eye.
So much chaos with Kevin Barry in there. He was talking too much, and now he's got his regular.
Back in the first round, now back to his original trainer, speaking Italian in the corner. He feels more comfortable.
Non possiamo rischiare tutto e per tutto.
Dripping blood into it.
Here we see a jab right there. And a right hand that landed just right on the spot. Just right on the spot, right on that eye that's been previously cut. We talk about blinding an opponent right there. That's exactly what it did, and Vianello stood right there.
Round number 6, the big right hand opens up that massive cut. Round 7 scheduled for 10 now.
To try to get this fight stopped because that cut is extremely bad.
Guido, you see that little bounce right there that he's doing? He timed that with a right hand. As soon as he was up in the air, he let that right hand go. Landed right on the money.
And you just heard Rice said, I hit that fill in the blank with a right hand. We know it was a right hand. You, the viewer at home, knows it was a right hand. But somehow Benji Esteves says it was a clash of heads. That's been open for 20 years, owned and operated by the Oneida Indian Nation, where Benji Esteves is the referee in this co-feature. There is the flush right hand that caused the cut.
Ringside physician calls a stop to this bout in the 7th round, caused by a punch in the 6th round. Your winner by technical knockout, Jonnie Rice!